Hey, what's good, y'all? Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Today is my interview at the radio station with my boy Cool. I hope you guys check it out tonight. It's gonna be big, 9 p.m. So make sure you guys tune in. Um, this topic. I was sitting on it all last night. Long story short, how can you be in a relationship if you don't know why you love yourself? So many people nowadays are in relationships with people and they don't even know why they love themselves. You're putting on so many you're putting on such a big show. A big flop basically. You don't know why you love yourself. You don't know why you care about yourself. You don't know what gets you motivated, get you out the bed in the morning to keep you going, but you keep doing it. So then you take your problems and you put it on someone else to love you and try to mend you and try to put these band-aids over these scars that you have never dealt with. But how can you be in a relationship where you don't love yourself? How can you be with the right type of man, be with the right type of female when you don't know the reasons that you love yourself? The easiest way for you to pick the right type of person is how to know how to love yourself, know how to treat yourself, know what you expect of yourself. If you don't know these things, you'll settle for anything. That's why so many women, so many men go into abusive, toxic relationships, settle for things that they know they deserve better than. Or when they get a good thing, they just jump on it really fast and don't let it go. We have to really learn how to love ourselves before anything, and I mean, seriously, before anything. Fellas, if you watched my video yesterday, you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't know how to love yourself, how can you love anyone else? You're not seeing a bigger picture to this. I know you're like, yeah, man, I hear you, but if you don't know how to love yourself and you deal with somebody for about 2 years, you deal with them for 2 years and, you know, everything is everything. You guys have regular arguments, simplistic arguments. Let's say you guys break up. The foundation you came into that relationship with either will remain the same or will grow more. You will then grasp more insecurities than you had before because you're going to be like, this person didn't even love me, so what's wrong with me? You have to deal with yourself first and really figure out, you know, why are you allowing yourself to be in a relationship? I don't want to be alone. I hate what it's like to be alone. Shut up. Like, seriously, shut up. Your friends ain't going to tell you. The nigga or the girl you talking to ain't going to tell you. Like, shut up. Nobody cares about that, bro. Learn how to be alone. In the time of you being alone, you learn yourself the most. Listen, you have to be able to buy your own things, take care of yourself, take yourself out, and do all these things because you know what to expect of yourself. When you could buy your own things, you don't expect your significant other to buy it for you because you can afford it for yourself. When they do buy it for you, you are appreciative, but you don't need it. For them to have bought it means they're paying attention to who you are. That changes the game. That means they're paying attention to detail. I study what I like. Point blank, period. Know what you like to go out to eat. Know what you like to dress as and stuff like that. So when you deal with someone, when they want to take you out, you know where you want to go. You know how you want to come dress. You know how you want to be presented, how you want to be talked to. Nowadays, if you don't know how to love yourself, you're going to have a guy or a girl talk to you any type of way. Put their hands in your face. Do all that. I'm telling you right now, it's very big. Society makes you believe that, you know, self-love is okay, but you got to make sure that you have someone to spend the rest of your life with. Yeah, we all want somebody to spend the rest of our life with, but you have to make sure is that you're taking care of you. I want to know why most of you in relationships that you cannot emotionally, mentally, and spiritually do anything for. You're only doing it because you don't want to be alone. But how long will that last? You're with people you know you will never spend the rest of your life with just to make sure you're not alone. You guys are having kids and staying with people that you know you won't ever spend the rest of your life with. These things is not good. Like, you got to do better than that. And the thing about it is that nobody's going to tell you it because they feel like, you know, you'll take it negatively and stuff like that. Maybe you have to. Whatever you plant is what you're going to grow. Understand that. Understand the biggest thing. I was going into relationships and dealing with females that were pressuring me into being with them and stuff like that. And I was nervous. I was like, ugh, I don't know if I want to do it. And I dipped and dabbed. I tried it out, but didn't really stay. They went on to whoever else they dated after. And they were so keen on starting a relationship, starting a family, so keen on, you know, blowing up like that. And they did their thing. But the people that they were with, you know, either it didn't work out, situations got, you know, hectic. And this is all off of people putting me on, stuff like that. And it was just like, okay, cool, you know, much blessings. But I wonder if I would have picked that lifestyle, would I be happy with the lifestyle that I have now? At that time, I wasn't ready for a family. I wasn't ready to settle down. I wasn't ready to try to have the whole thing. But it wasn't until recently I was realizing that. It was like, yo, how could I have been in a relationship with a girl or really giving myself all to a girl when I didn't even know the reasons why I love myself? I knew why I love to work out. I knew why I love to hoop. But me as a man, who am I as a man? I didn't have that reason. I didn't understand it. It wasn't until like yesterday, I'm telling you, like I'm sitting there and I'm like, damn, like, you know, why are so many people in relationships and they don't even know why they love themselves? Like, ask yourself, like, how can you be in a relationship with someone and you don't love yourself? Stop going to them as your Superman, Superwoman, you know, they're Spider-Man trying to save you. Save yourself. Because if they decide to leave and opt out that contract, it's not their fault. You can't be like, oh, he folded on me, or he didn't love me for me. No, you didn't love you for you. If you don't love you for you, why should I love you? What are you doing? What are you doing for me? Except bringing me more problems, more pain, more things that I have to put on my back to take care of you when I have to take care of myself. Now, if we two people come into a situation where we both don't love ourselves, we only hide in our insecurities for about 6 to 8 months. An argument or a disagreement might bring out one of those. And now you might always have your eyes on it for that one. And let's say one of you guys are better than the other. You'll hold it over the other person's head for however long. Then the person that's getting the most chastised and stuff like that, either going to stay in the situation, you know, feel bad about it. They're going to get a DM. Somebody going to be telling, you know, sending them all the attention that they want from you. Then they're going to start talking off, and then you're going to peep it, but you're not really going to stop it. So you're going to start... This is all of a curse. This is all of a situation that we can all avoid. If you have nothing to offer a relationship, you just shouldn't be in a relationship. You should. If being alone is that scary and worrisome to you, you got a bigger problem than you think. Focus on yourself. Focus on really trying to love yourself. Focus on the reasons why you love yourself. So when a person comes into your life, you know, you can't just offer them just sex. You can offer them more. You know what you can offer and bring to a situation. Most people don't know what they could bring to a situation besides, you know, laying down in the bed. What else can you bring to a situation such as a relationship, a home? I'm dating to marry. There's no such thing as we're dating just to see where this goes. I'm dating to marry. If I don't look at you as a wife, we will not date. We will not get married. You know, that's the biggest thing. And it's like, I look at myself like, do I find myself as a husband? Do I find myself as this? Do I find myself as that? Men, I mean this to us the most, is that we have to make sure that we're doing things that we want to do because we want to do it. We have to come into relationships knowing who we are, knowing our self-worth, knowing what we bring to a situation, knowing that we're more than what statistics and society has labeled us as. We are more. So when we come to a situation, know what we bring to that situation. Don't let no girl tell you, oh yeah, you're not man enough. You can't tell me what I am as a man because I know who I am as a man and I've been a man my whole life. You will never understand how hard it is being a man. Understand this, fellas. We got to have this foundation. We have to have this sense of security. Our woman wants to feel secure with us. So let's give them a reason to feel secure. But also believe in ourselves. Every day we work outside is hard. Society telling us what we're not going to do. What's the potential it could be? What's the statistics say will happen, you know, by this age. You know, the probability of dealing with police officers, you know, the probability of staying in the hood. Ladies, stop pressuring guys into relationships because you feel like you're scared to be alone. Be alone. Discover yourself. Travel, fly. Try different drinks, try different foods. Allow yourself to fail. Understand this, fail early, fail often. The more that you mess up, the more that you go through something, the more likely you are to succeed again. Like, I'm not big on the flu shot. You know, it's a different analogy. I'm not big on the flu shot. But the concept behind it is kind of okay. It's like I'm going to inject you with a lesser form of something that could potentially get you really sick later. Allow yourself to fight it off now, so when that situation does come, your body's already immune to it. You understand? Your body's already immune to it. So you're putting yourself in a predicament in which your body will fight off this disease, this sickness, easier than if you never had no idea it was coming. This is the same concept with fail early, fail often. If you keep failing early and you keep failing often, you keep doing it, you keep doing it, you keep doing it, after a while, the situations that you thought you wasn't going to be prepared for, because you've seen those scenarios so much, you're ready for them. You're able to attack them. You're able to do something about them. We find ourselves being in situations and relationships that we are not ready for. We're not ready for ourselves. We're not even ready for our kids. But we have them. You know what I mean? We're not even ready for most of the things that we're in, but we do it just because we don't want to be alone. We don't want to be out by ourselves. Learning how to be alone, learning how to enjoy the company of myself was one of the biggest things I ever had to do, because I knew what I liked and I knew what I wanted. And it wasn't I was settling for anything. When you don't have much to bring to the table and you don't know why you love yourself, you settle. You settle for the abusiveness, the toxicity. You settle for the bad relationships, the mediocre relationships, the broke relationships. You start trying to bring on broken people to try to heal them, to make you feel better about yourselves. I'm telling you, you just building yourself up for a rude awakening. Stop being in relationships if you don't know why you love yourself. Stop being in relationships if you don't know why you choose you first. What do you bring to this table? What do you bring to your life? What makes you any different? Why should I be with you? Why should you be with him or her? Fellas, we gotta do better. Ladies, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. I know this might, throw a little wrench in you guys' situation, but you can stop a bad situation now. Of course, it feels good to be with somebody, but temporary compensation isn't longevity. I know it's hard to look in the future and be like, well, I want this, I want this, I want this, but now I want this, I want this, I want this. Trust me. Do what you have to do now so you can do what you want to do later. Don't settle for just anything now because you think that's what you need and that's what you want. No. Focus on you. Build your foundation now. Because I promise you, if you watch this video all the way through, you're going to look back and be like, yo, somebody told me one day that I should have loved myself first. And if you are dealing with that abusive, toxic, hard relationship, just try to get yourself out of it. I'm not going to talk down to you, not going to talk down to your situation because I don't know what your situation is, but try to be better. Be better for you, so you can be better for anybody else. That's the vid for today, guys. Like I said, I got this radio interview later. Please check it out. If you don't, I'm gonna vlog it, post it, show love, show love, show love. If you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends, especially if your friends is going through this. Show love, show love, show love. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know that. But if you guys really fuck with me, if you guys really like these videos, support me as a content creator. Subscribe to my Patreon. It starts as low as $7. Subscribe to my Patreon. I got exclusive videos up there. Exclusive videos. Videos that's not even being seen here. Alright? Not even being seen. So, I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope you guys have a blessed one. Stay tuned, stay great, fail early, fail often, stay out your feelings, get it back, and you already know.